Children should be seen and not heard. Did you ever grow up hearing that one? Well, you're not alone. In many of our households, the expression of anything, let alone emotions, negative emotions, anger, crying, discomfort, were not allowed. So if that was you, you might notice throughout doing healing work that because those have been suppressed, it's difficult to even start to know where to start. That's what we're talking about in this video. What to do to start to come into relationship and healthy expression of things that got suppressed in your body in the past. Hey, Leslie Huddard here. I am an acupuncturist, healer, and spiritual guide. And in this video, we are talking about negative emotions. Now, in the course of the healing work that I do in trauma releasing with empaths, healers, seekers, we find that as we liberate these parts and actually get free, we start to see the results in our outer life, but also we sometimes get new clarity into what things have been walled off and off limits. And with great wisdom as adult, high-functioning empaths, HSPs, we can now see that those things weren't allowed and release some of those things, but we also need to come into new relationship to do it in a healthy way, which maybe we've never seen patterned before. So we're going to go over 4 key steps that you can use to start to come into relationship with these emotions in a healthy way. Number 1 is to just make the mind shift that you are currently in a learning phase. Really give yourself some grace. And the purpose here is to know that it's going to be a little messy. And the action step here is to focus on your wins. Just try to beat your last record. If it's always been super uncomfortable with anger and you automatically suppress it, well, if you let it out a little bit, even maybe if you blew up a little bit, that's okay. Still celebrate that as a win. So number 1, make the mind shift that this is just a transition learning phase and that it's going to be a little messy and you can focus on really celebrating the wins. Number 2, you want to, and this is very important, differentiate the emotion now with the negative expression that you experienced in the past. For example, this is very common with anger. Because we often experience the negative side of anger from our fathers or from someone in our family, we can think, oh, well, if I let anger out, it's going to be like that. I'm going to harm other people the way that I felt harmed by anger in the past. So making a strong assertion and really shift in your mind that that was then and this is now. This is a healthy expression of anger and it's different from that person or from my experience in the past. So number 2, differentiate the present from the past. Number 3 is really asserting your will that you want to come into relationship with whatever this is, whether it's anger, whether it's your discomfort self, whether it's your disappointment self, whether it's the inner angry child, really sort of asserting and getting curious and really saying out loud that I want to know what it's like to really be in relationship with healthy anger. It might seem silly, but this statement of will is very helpful and can become like a tractor beam of helping you come into a new relationship. So your will is important and really knowing that this is kind of like a new relationship or a new friend that you're getting to know. Step 4, after I've been working on these things in the inner world, start to take it into the outer world. And this is always the scariest part, especially around negative emotions, because our protector system has a lot built up and at stake that it's not allowed and it's going to be dangerous. So what I would recommend at first is just sort of practicing out loud, actually saying the words, I feel really angry right now. You might even want to stimulate the meridians of your hands for a little mind-body coordination of just tapping all the fingers together and saying something like, even though I feel super angry right now and it's a little uncomfortable, I deeply love and accept myself anyways. So doing it in this way of literally saying it out loud will help your protector system and your nervous system to really orient and come to the present, because you're doing mind-body, you're stimulating meridians, you're using your mind, you're using your observation mind all at the same time. And your body's going to notice, wow, I am really angry right now. And nothing bad is happening. No one's yelling. Nothing's really exploding. I know it sounds trivial, but bringing it out, saying it out loud, doing a little subtle body stimulation of the meridians can really help to start to help the programming of the body-mind system to really update. So those are 4 steps that you can really use to slowly come into relationship with this difficult or scary or challenging emotion in a new way. And remember, when the pendulum swings first, it swings widest. So you might feel a period where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm more angry than ever and it feels really scary. It's okay. Go back to number 1 and remember that this is just a transitionary time. And so that pendulum eventually swings first, but it might also sort of start to come down into balance. And that's just a natural part of integration that we go through. I hope you like this video and I hope it served you well. If you have someone else that you know is also an HSP sensitive person, someone on a healing path and dealing with these kind of things, send it along. I'm on a mission to help as many people as I possibly can, and I need your help. I'd love to know down below, what was your biggest takeaway from this video? It always helps other people to know what we're going through, and we can see that we're not really alone on this journey. If you'd like more resources for HSPs, healers, and sensitive people releasing the trauma in their body without years of therapy or taking on the energy of the world, that's my jam. You are a soul with a body, and you deserve great things. See you next time.